I run an orphanage of my own, and so through that I came across lots of children who were HIV orphans, and then thinking about these, how to help these orphans and what to do, how we could possibly find a solution to this problem. I consulted medical friends of mine and other people who were in the HIV field, how we could go about doing this. And I work with the children, and my first idea was this, that if we got the children or the babies right at the beginning, then we would have a better chance of being able to make them HIV negative. And if we had them, it's a long-term thing, it's really long, but if we were able to help them, then in future we've got a much more healthier generation to come up. It took me 15 months.
15 months.
3 months of research and everything, and then a year to get all the approvals. So 15 months. And then in February 2007 is when we were completely ready and registered the first 100 babies in our project. Babies were got from the slums, etc., with mothers who were pregnant and HIV positive. So started with them, and we've had 98% success rate. 98 babies out of the first 100 are completely HIV free, and now they're little kids. They're about 4 years old, and they're in school, in kindergarten, in nurseries. But to date, we have done 438.
And they stay in their families. They stay with their mothers.
Stay within the family unit with their siblings and all that. They come into clinic initially once a week, and then later on, as they are thriving well, they come in once a month. But we have a field team that goes out into the slums to visit all these people, to see what their environment is like, to teach them cleanliness and other things around, to keep themselves, their other children, their babies healthy. We also focus quite a lot on the mothers, because if the mothers are healthy, then they are there to take care of their children. Otherwise, we would lose the mothers. And it's one other thing that I like to say. Initially, we had a lot of difficulties because there's a stigma attached to being HIV positive. And in the African community, there's a stigma attached to the mothers who do not breastfeed their babies. It's a must, it's a given that they must breastfeed. So to convince not only the mothers not to breastfeed, but even there may be mother-in-laws or their mothers,
the community,
or their husbands, the community around, to convince them and to let them know why we need to. But we are overcoming that hurdle now. A lot more mothers come with the fathers as well. Otherwise, we never saw the male, the husband, ever coming. But now we are seeing them voluntarily. We are also seeing them wanting to know their status. After we did the pilot program, we've created a complete manual of step-by-step setting up this program and all that, and given to the government. And not only the government of Kenya wants to implement this in other places, but this has also been taken up by several countries in Africa, like Nigeria, Rwanda, Burundi.
That's a pretty extraordinary achievement.